Here at the farm, we have about 25 chickens. They're black and gray mostly. We have 23 girl chickens and 2 boy chickens. A boy chicken is called a rooster, and they're the ones that have the big red combs on their head and the big colorful tails. All of these in front of us are girls. And we let our chickens out during the day to look for bugs and seeds and anything in the yard that they might want to eat. And then at night, they get to go live in a special house called a coop. And this is their chicken coop. The little house keeps them warm and safe when it's cold or raining. And right here is a little area where they can run and play. Even if it's raining outside, they're protected, and that's where we keep their food and their water. You can see some of them are going in there right now. So one of the reasons we have all the chickens at the farm is because they make eggs for us to eat. So we can have yummy eggs for breakfast or use eggs to make cookies and cupcakes. So one of the jobs here every day is to go collect the eggs. And the chickens have special little beds that they lay their eggs in. So every day we have to come lift up the lids and see if there's any eggs inside. And today it looks like we got lucky. There's lots of eggs inside. So all the chickens climb in there during the day and they lay an egg, and then we can come collect them. Hey guys, I want to show you something that happened here on the farm about a week ago. You can see behind me is a mama chicken, and she has one little baby chicken with her. Can you see it over here in the corner? It's over there with her mama. Let's see if I can get a little bit closer. Look how cute he is. He's about a week old, and right now Mama's watching over him and keeping him safe until he gets big enough to come out of the coop all by himself. Hey guys, are you ready to read a story? I have a super fun book that I wanted to share with you. But I got to thinking, I wondered if a little friend might like to help me read this story. Can you see my friend? This is one of the chickens that lives here at the farm. She's going to help me read our story. And today, our story is all about chickens. It's called The Big Chicken by Leslie Helikoski and Henry Cole. One day, 4 big chickens peeked out the coop window and saw a wolf sneak into the farmyard. The chickens peacocked, they flocked, they rocked. They knocked into themselves and into each other until one by one, they tumbled out of the coop. The door slammed shut and the chickens ran into the coop to hide. Do you see this chicken in our story? It kind of looks like my friend right here. She's helping me read. Fix her wings. She's not used to story hour. Okay. After a while, it became very quiet. I'm afraid to go home, said one of the chickens. Oh, said the others, me too. Me 3, me 4. So 4 cautious, careful, cowardly chickens walked deeper into the woods. Finally, they came upon a deep ditch. I'm afraid to jump, said one of the chickens. Oh, said the others, me too. Me 3, me 4. What if we can't jump that far? What if we fall into the ditch? What if we get sucked into the mud? The chickens tutted and putted and fluttered. They butted into themselves, into each other, until one by one, they fell into the ditch. The chickens landed smack right in the mud. Feet flew from all over, bottoms flipped over, bodies plucked up in the mud, and legs sank down. Necks stretched out, and their chicken feet grabbed some roots. They pulled themselves out of the ditch, and 4 dirty chickens came into a cow pasture. I'm afraid of cows, said one of the chickens. Oh, me too, said the others. Me 3, me 4. squawked, they squirmed, they squealed, until one by one, they bumped into the cows. The chickens ran and the cows chased. The cows stomped down the chickens. They fluttered, their horns dipped under, their legs leaped over, their tongues hung out, and feet squished in, until their chicken wings flapped and they flopped over the fence to the other side of the pasture. 4 dusty chickens came to a lake. "I'm afraid of water," said one of the chickens. "Oh," said the others, "me too. Me 3. Me 4. What if the boat sinks? What if we fall in the lake? What if we hit an iceberg?" The chickens sputtered, shuddered, and muttered. They fluttered into themselves and into each other, until the boat tipped, and one by one they all fell out. The chickens landed in the lake with a splash. The boat went down and their toes pointed up. Their heads bobbed under and the waves swept over. Breath was sucked in, water squirted out, until they grabbed onto a log and their chicken legs kicked all the way to shore. 4 drippy chickens spied a cave. "I'm afraid of caves," said one chicken. "Oh," said the others, "me 2. Me 3. Me 4. What if we can't see in there? What if we wake up some bats? What if we fall into a bottomless pit?" The 4 chickens flurried, hurried, and worried. They scurried into themselves and each other until one by one, they stumbled into the cave. The chickens bumped into walls, rocks rolled over, and toes crunched under. Bats flew down and chickens squatted up. Dark closed in, eyes bulged out, until the chicken ears heard a noise in the back of the cave, and they grew very quiet. 4 dazed chickens listened to a long, low growl. "I'm afraid of growls," said one chicken. "Oh," said the others, "me 2. Me 3. Me 4. What if it's a big animal? What if it's a big, hairy animal? What if it's a big, hairy, chicken-chomping animal?" Something crawled from the back of the cave. It was big, it was hairy, and it looked like the chickens would be delicious. "It's a wolf!" The chickens picked, pecked, and pocked. They ruffled, puffled, and scuffled. They squeaked, squawked, and freaked, until the wolf ran out of the cave. Their chicken hearts soared. "I'm a big, brave chicken," said one chicken. "Oh," said the others, "me 2. Me 3. Me 4. We have chicken power, we have chicken brains, and we have chicken guts." Yes, they all agreed. "We are very big chickens. 4 dirty, dusty, drippy, dazed, daring chickens strutted all the way home." I'm so glad you got to read that story with me and my friend. We call her Sally around here at the farm. She was so happy to get to read a story with you guys too. I think that's the first story she's ever got to read before. She's kind of a special chicken. Do you see how she's a pretty grayish black color? And look, I want you to see her feet. She has great big feet that are very strong. She uses them for walking around in the yard and for climbing up on different poles and roosts that she likes to sleep on at night. She also likes to scratch and dig with those. That helps her find little bugs in the yard or dig up little seeds and plants that she might want to eat. So Sally's getting kind of tired. She's going to get ready to go back to her coop for the night. But we will check in with you guys later.